This is a good shout from Liverbird. This is a good shout from Liverbird. Early years, Robbo was mad too, you know.
Not the same.
He's right.
Nah,
Like he was mad. Robbo was mad.
Just the juice, like energy. He was just.
But it comes with but it comes with maturity. Look, you know, Look, Rafa's back in the building. He says he will learn. He has Robbo as his mentor, and he's spoken about how he looks up to him. I love the vibes at Liverpool right now, Ben. Honestly, the youngsters respecting the elders, the new players respecting the previous guys that are already there. I love the camaraderie. I love the vibes. We're going to need all of that this weekend, though, Benjamin. We have Crystal Palace away, unbeaten in 17, guys, going back to last season. They're the informed team. They've got. We thought they might suffer without Elise and then Eze, Zaha before that. Anderson, they lost from centre-back. Couple of injury situations in midfield as well. But, my God, we don't like him because he done a nasty one on the last day, but that Glasner's done a wicked job there.
He has, mate. They may be the informed team, but they're coming up against the best team. You know what I mean? And we are the best team, and let's make no mistake about it. I'm sick of all this nice shit with Palace. Giving them guard of honours, but you see what they did in the Community Shield, mate. We fucking owe them one. You heard the noises with the Jota stuff, so them players won't be fucking happy with them. And you know what? We could be a bit frustrated with Hugo and whatnot, but ultimately we're unleashing the fucking main fella down the middle on them on the weekends, and I'm looking forward to it. Look, do you know what? I've said this to Ross a few times. Like, do you know when these certain games where they are twitchy moments? Because it is a tough game. There's no two ways around it. Glasner's done a great job, even though he's a bit of a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And he started saying he wasn't the one who was going to walk away. You fucking was, you liar. His nose just going to be about 10 foot. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, do you know when we had Klopp, right? It was these games that made me like fucking more on edge. Because he was on edge. Do you know what I mean? He was that mad moment manager. But Arnie Slot does something to you where he calms you all down. And I think Grizz, you just mentioned it there. I think he's gone from there to there this year. The way about him. And I feel like the players will. You just mentioned about Kirkers. Mate, he'll have that nipped in the bud straight away. Same with FTK. Something about him. He's cool, calm, collected, and fuck me, mate. He's looking like could be one of the best managers in the world right now. Him and Enrique. Do you know what I mean? He's got something about him, Slot. And I think he'll take that. What happened in the Community Shield? He took that to heart, Slot.
100%.
You could see it in his face. And he's going to tell them to get out there and fucking pull them from limb. And I think you'll get the best Liverpool performance this weekend. I really do. But them players, mate, we've spoken about it because the other day. It was emotional. Mo Salah. They fucking heard that noise. You were there, Ross. You heard that shit.
Yeah. I was there as well, yeah.
That's a disgrace. And we've been fucking nice to them a few weeks before when they're getting a little fucking clap at Anfield. None of that shit now. And we just mentioned about it. Liverpool were too nice. Liverpool won't be nice to them this weekend. And I'm not asked about their record. We're the best team. And we'll show them on the weekend. And I am confident Liverpool will go there and put it on them and 3 points again.
This is why I speak to Ben about Liverpool as much as possible, Ross. He makes me feel,
lads.
Yeah, he makes me feel like warm and fuzzy, like palsy.
Going for war.
You know what I mean by that, guys. Before you get kids in the chat saying, "Oh, you know, what I mean the fruity side of Grizz coming out." All right, but Ross, I don't know how to contain my excitement if we win this one. Like, honestly, I know it's game week 6. My God, it's a long journey, and we know all about long journeys. We've been through it. But if we go there and put them in their place, like Ben is suggesting we will, with Newcastle and Arsenal the following day, with Newcastle with all their attackers back and Gordon off his suspension, I just got this. I don't know. Am I getting too carried away, Ross?
No, honestly, I don't know if you guys feel it. And like with the club, you know, when we go on this like certain run and then you start to feel something within the club as if something's building you. Do you know what I mean? I felt that the last couple of seasons, and there was a couple of seasons with Klopp where you just feel something special is happening. And I get that this season we've brought in elite talent, and I feel like we're just looking at the league just ready to take it. That because we've gone into like some tough games. Do you know what I mean? The Newcastle game was bigger than it ever should have been because of the Isak stuff.
Yep.
And we come away like, do you know what I mean? We did our business. Arsenal again, that was a tough game. We done our business. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not as confident as Ben as we'll go there and teach him a lesson. I think Palace are very difficult.
Yeah.
They are very, very, organised. They have that right back Munoz, don't they? Mateta, I'm scared shitless of Mateta. He scares the shit out of me. So, there's a few players I think that can hurt us, but I do think we'll come away with 3 points. And I think if we come away with the 3 points and then we go into that game you spoke about, Grizz, that adds pressure. As long as we get our business done, which we've always done, and then leave Arsenal to do what they want to do. Because I think the more we do keep our heads down and the more what we do, Arsenal will start to go, shit, they're not stopping you. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, hopefully we build on it this weekend.
Keith, Palace away. I've got a 100% record at Selhurst Park.
Okay.
We've won every single time I've been 5 times, and we've won every single time. I can't make it this Saturday. I know.
You fucked it.
I can't make it this Saturday.
Unbelievable.
So the Saturday 3 p.m. kills me, man. Try going to South London on a Saturday 3 p.m. Yeah, murder. It's going to take me 3 hours, right? But Keith, it's another huge game.
Yeah, it's big, very, very big, because it puts a marker down for the rest of the season. I think Ross, you broke it down well in terms of we've had very difficult games. So in terms of are we ready for this game? Absolutely, because we haven't had a run. I'll give you an example of a Leeds, West Ham, Forest, Sunderland, a run like that. It has been boom, 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 boom. But I tell you one thing, as long as we grind it out, I don't give a shit, honestly. And I have to say this about the performances, our Liverpool performances. I've got a lot to say about it, and I'm sure we'll talk. Hopefully, we won't have to mention it after the Saturday game. But I'm not too bothered about the performances. This mentality to grind out the wins. If we can get to November, there is a run through Christmas that will see us, in my opinion, run away with the league title. There is a run during Christmas. That run, I think we've got Leeds, West Ham, Tottenham, these kind of games, right? That run, if we get to Christmas, top of the league, 6 points ahead, that run through Christmas, I think we'll be league champions. I agree with Ross. I think there's something truly special building. The aura is ridiculous. Every player right now is at physical. Maybe not all the time, you know what I mean? You could say Salah drops in and out of games, etc. We've conceded goals, whatever. But by and large, Van Dijk, Salah, Szoboszlai, all these key players are playing and performing when we need them to perform to win us the football matches. And so they're all fit and ready to go on Saturday. That's a big problem for Palace. You know what I mean? Palace could afford, maybe, in my opinion, to have maybe 1 or 2 knocks, a Salah missing, a Szoboszlai missing, make it more interesting. But I think at full-fledged at the moment, Grizz, I just don't see it who will beat us over 95 minutes or 93 or 92.
Let's get into that fully fledged, because we've talked about a few players that may have pushed themselves into a starting berth, but come Saturday, 3 p.m, Mo, all the rest of us, lads, we have to agree on a formation. We have to agree on a lineup. We may have disagreements, but I'll have the final say, because that's just the way it works on this show, unfortunately. Well, Alisson comes back, lads. There's obviously no doubts. Who'll be going at right back? I think we're going to have a split. Fucking already on the right back. Go on, Mo. You go first.
I'll go Bradley, just for the simple point that Frimpong played yesterday. But I was going to also say about this Crystal Palace match, I'm not looking at it as just Crystal Palace. I think we've got a really big week ahead of 3 big away matches. You've got Crystal Palace away, then you're going to Galatasaray in Istanbul, and then you're going to Chelsea away before the
I don't care about Galatasaray.
I don't know about
I don't know, man. I don't, Mo. Honestly, I know I know you've thrown it in there, but I'm making 5-6 changes for Galatasaray. I'm caring about the next 2 league games. Chelsea away, Palace away. We get 6 points out of these 2. You fuckers. I'm telling you, I'm so excited already. Call me a kid. I'm the oldest man here, right? But I'm telling you now, I'm getting giddy. if we beat Chelsea and Palace.
I hear it. But I hear from your perspective.
Galatasaray can take care of itself more. We got so many games.
From Slot's perspective, he's not going to take that easy. Those 3 matches, he's probably got a game plan, a lineup for each game, and that's why he's probably fuming even more with Ekitike and what he done yesterday. Like, genuinely, what he done is just ridiculous. It's so stupid. But in terms of right back, you asked me, I would say Bradley. It's a 50-50 toss between the two of them, honestly. I still don't know who our first choice right back is, but I'm only going off the basis that Frimpong played the full game yesterday. So I'll go Bradley right back.
Guys, I know we didn't discuss the negatives on the pitch, but I thought Endo, Gomez, and Frimpong were disgusting. But I don't want to go back. So Frimpong, I think, has walked or talked his way, or played his way out of the starting lineup. Ben, right back, you agreeing with Mo?
No, personally, not that it's a bad choice, but you've all spoke about Palace being tough. I'd go Szoboszlai right back, personally. And I'd get McAllister and Gravenberch in with Wirtz. I think you've got to get
shout.
I think you've got to get the best players on the pitch. I've listened to the Arsenal shit all week about them going on that you need your best players on the pitch. Let's get ours then, and let's fucking go and put it on them. I just think both. I don't think Bradley's in good form, Grizz, to be honest. The 2 games he's played, Atletico and the Derby, I thought he fucking was crap. And I'm a fan of Bradley. And then fucking Jeremy has had good moments and then stung the house out yesterday. So I think all 3 midfielders are deserving to start, and I think throw Szoboszlai right back and get him pushing them back as well. I think he links well with Salah on that side as well.
Ross, which way are you going? Has Ben changed your mind if your mind was made up, or are you sticking with anything else that you've wanted to do?
It was made up. I was going to say Bradley, but then Ben being Ben, voice of reason, should I say?
Palace is shit, don't worry.
Yeah, no, I think Palace is a tough game. And now thinking about it, Szoboszlai's been really good at right back for us. I think he's solid, his distribution. So I was Bradley, but I'm going to go with Szoboszlai now, yeah.
Mr. Goldmouth?
Do you know what's crazy, yeah? Ben saying this, and I just was going to go Bradley. And then you mentioned something which I think is going to happen a lot this season in a big game. In a big game, I think Dominic Szoboszlai starts a right back in all big games. I think games against City, I think the game at the Emirates, etc. I do wonder if for the big game, Szoboszlai is going to be the starting right back. Based on his performances, he was almost flawless and kept a clean sheet against Arsenal right back. Right? Yeah. He played right back, right? He was brilliant. And it's right, his distribution, his he's got the speed, he's got the pace. And Bradley and Frimpong right now are not on form at all. Bradley, if anything, has been a bit of a liability. He picking up silly bookings. He does this turn that is either going to be the best thing that ever happened to his career or is going to kill him for the rest of his career. He does this body turn where he shields the ball, and he does it a lot where the players are pressing him, and he gets us into silly situations where he either gets bumped and the referee said plays on, the guy gets the ball and he pulls the guy down for a foul, or he, if anything, we're going backwards. So he plays a lot of risky football at the moment because I just don't think he's sharp enough. I don't think he's taken fully on board what has just happened with Trent gone. And if you're going to ask the panel and anybody else, who's played the best at right back this season for Liverpool, who's had the best thing, it has been Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I've got a hot take for the midfield. And I know you guys are all going to argue, but that's fine. We love an argument. Mo, if Szoboszlai is the right back, and then I think Ben or one of you suggested the midfield turns into Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz, I'm not confident with that midfield going to Palace away. I think we get bullied. I would not want that midfield at Palace away. I'd want either Szoboszlai, but if you're forcing Szoboszlai to go right back because he's such a monster everywhere, basically, then I'd want Curtis Jones in that midfield.
Why are you worried about their midfield? It's going to be Will Hughes and Morton.
Because McAllister is one of the best architects of a midfielder in Europe. McAllister is one of the best signings this club's made for the price that we're going for. McAllister is the brains of Liverpool. McAllister is so important to Liverpool. McAllister has been pants this season.
Shit.
People say Grizz got a general. I love McAllister.
Yeah, you're right.
I always love McAllister. He's been. I'm sorry. I'm holding him to those McAllister standards. Yes. So when people say, "Oh, Grizz, you're being. Why are you criticizing McAllister for?" It's because I think he's fucking elite. He's been pants. He's been absolutely atrocious.
Grizz, you're absolutely spot on. Every single one of us here love McAllister. He's probably the best midfielder we've had since Gerrard. Genuinely, I'm not even taking the piss. Like, he's that good. But he has started this season off really, really
badly.
He's been poor, but it's not just this season. I've said it to you, Grizz, and Ben a couple of times now. Every single season at the beginning, I don't know what happens to McAllister, but he doesn't start seasons off well at all. When it gets to like November time, then he starts picking up form. So you make a very valid point. But as I said to you guys last week before the derby, I said, don't be surprised if McAllister starts, because none of us thought McAllister would play against Everton, let's be honest. None of us were expecting him to play against Everton. But I told you lot, I said, listen, I guarantee McAllister will play because Slot loves him. The way that we love him, Slot loves him 10x. I'm telling you right now. So in my opinion, even though we might think, well, McAllister hasn't played well, etc., he is going to play on Saturday. He's one of Slot's first names on the team sheet. Same. Now, Ben made a very valid point in regards to Szoboszlai playing right back, because I didn't even think about it, because I was thinking we've always got to have a conundrum in midfield, a little bit of a pickle, to be fair, because we've got 4 midfielders and only 3 positions. So if you play Szoboszlai, that sorts it out. Don't really agree with the point when you said you're worried about Crystal Palace, like that midfield coming up against Crystal Palace in midfield. I think we should be fine. It's only Wharton, who's amazing, by the way. And Will Hughes is always he's just annoying whenever he plays
against us, man. He annoys the shit out of us. He niggles away, he fouls, he does well. Yeah.
He's always turns up against us. Watford, Crystal Palace, it's annoying. But they always play with 2 in the midfield, do you know what I mean? So I would be, comfortable with a Gravenberch, McAllister and Bates midfield if Szoboszlai's playing right back. If he's not, then let's say if it is Bradley, then it's interesting to see who that midfield would be.
Yeah, it will be.
Let's have a couple of minutes, because we're going overtime. Because look, I know Gakpo's out of form. He's been horrible the last game. What was the last game? He was horrible. Same thing. Last 2 games he's been horrible. Same shit.
All season.
Okay.
Burnley, he was shit. Atletico, he was fucking shit, weren't he?
But you know how you guys are saying McAllister is going to be picked because Slot loves him. Gakpo is there. So the front 3 is going to be Isak. We're all assuming Isak starts now as a result, or is there a spanner in the works?
Okay. He has to.
I think so. Isak, Mo, Gakpo, right? It's that midfield then, guys. Like, what are we doing in there then? So none of you got Curtis Jones starting.
I'm with you, Grizz. I've got Curtis Jones starting ahead of McAllister.
I think Jones will start.
I think Jones will start.
He came with half an hour to go.
Don't you think Jones was one of the players yesterday that wasn't the best? Like he should have led that team yesterday.
Interesting.
I think he was yesterday. He should have been one of the leaders on that team yesterday. One of the names that Slot called out after the match with Keith and Robertson. But Jones.
By the way, we didn't touch on Nioni. I thought Nioni was beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. We've got another gem on our hands. But going back to Jones, I don't think he was that bad, Mo. I think it's very difficult to play. I'm sorry. Endo is a cult hero.
Yeah.
Right? But it's very difficult to play good football with Endo alongside you. I'm sorry. He his second touch is a tackle, man. It's a tackle.
His second touch is a tackle.
It's a good point.
It is. His second touch is a tackle, and we love it. Go on, Endo. But did you miss the first one?
When he controls it with his chest, and it's a tackle. Like, literally, he done that like 3 times.
Look. I'm not one to shit on our own players. I love them all. They're all my family. Like, they're my family. I love them. But come on, man. That's why I think he should be centre back. 4th choice centre back now.
He should.
Yeah. You know what Lucas Leiva done for us a couple of seasons? Yeah. That's what he needs to do. He needs to be a Lucas Leiva. We can't decide on the midfield then. We've all got different opinions and theories, right? What's Slot gonna do? All right, we've all given our own opinions. What's the midfield gonna be? The actual midfield gonna be?
Marcus starts if we're talking about Slot.
Yeah, Slot.
Yeah, Marcus starts.
Because all the ones that he's rested, you know he's going to fucking play them, don't you?
Well, Wirtz is going to play.
No, but you put but I think Szoboszlai. I didn't think of it. Like I think Szoboszlai is going to play midfield personally, but I don't think it's mad. I think Slot might be thinking about it, Ben.
All the players that he never really had involved yesterday are like
they're done. Yeah, we know the players, but we're saying who's going to be in that midfield lineup.
There's four, isn't there, Ben? So one of those four will be on the bench. He's basically asking which one of those four is going to be on the bench.
I don't think Curtis starts personally, just because he's just come back.
Okay, so then who? So then there's still also Wirtz, McAllister, and Gravenberch,
which I don't really want to see.
But you're going to have to remember, Liverpool probably have a lot of the ball. You're going to see, we have still been doing what we did last year with moved into midfield a bit. And Szoboszlai was doing that at Arsenal, wasn't he? Playing that inverted fullback. Because they still have the little three then, didn't they?
Are we all starting Wirtz again? Straight in there.
Yeah.
Any doubt?
It has to play. Has to play.
If Arnie was really not going to guarantee him a play, he would have played him against Southampton to try and play him into form. But he rested him for a reason.
Okay. So it looks like it's either Bradley or Szoboszlai, and then that makes the decision for... Okay, so imagine if it's Bradley at right back. What's the midfield? I think it'll be Bradley at right back, personally. What's the midfield going to be?
That's complicated.
I'm telling you, it's complicated. It's going to be
complicated. You've just fried my head with that, if I'm honest. So
it's going to be a problem all season. I'm telling you now, and then especially when Ekitike.
I think McAllister's going to be left out if it's Bradley.
Maybe. It won't be Grav. He's the best player in the world right now,
and it won't be Szoboszlai.
And it won't be Szoboszlai because he's played like house on fire this season so far.
It's Wirtz, unless he plays Wirtz left.
But the Gakpo, he's
Slot won't do that though. Slot won't do that.
I think I've always said Wirtz is an option for like in big matches when we need all three of those in midfield. I don't know whether Crystal Palace that match to play Wirtz on the left wing.
I need a neck on the line answers. Mo, midfield three.
Line. Especially after what I just said about McAllister. Genuinely, he is the weakest link. Goodbye.
Ben, midfield.
I think you'll start Szoboszlai right back, and I think you'll McAllister, Gravenberch, and Wirtz.
Ross, final answer.
I'm going to go with Grav. I changed my mind. McAllister and Wirtz.
No Sobo?
Right back.
I'm thinking right back.
Yeah.
Right back. Okay.
Clean sweep.
Go, Marth.
Clean sweep.
So, lads, are we saying that Szoboszlai is now our right back?
In big games.
So
in big games. Yeah.
What game isn't a big game, Keith? Now we're winning leagues.
So, for example, next week against Chelsea, is it Szoboszlai right back again?
And again, honestly, if Conor Bradley or Frimpong don't perform against Galatasaray, maybe.
They may be where he sees them playing in them games. Because they keep playing like 45 and 45.
Yeah.
You lot are nuts. I've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you very much, guys. I'm not sure if I agree with the panel's selection. I want to make it clear. Szoboszlai, I think Bradley, and I think McAllister's left out.
Oh, McAllister.
Whatever, man. We'll see in it. We'll cuss each other, and then I'll. If I'm right, I'll tag you in the Twitter. If I'm wrong, I'll ignore it. Anyway, people, it's been another great episode of the Red Room. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you liked and subscribed. And make sure you subscribe to the Anfield Index channel. You guys already know the amount of work they're putting on. My God, where's that banner that I was supposed to put up? Absolute. Look at this. Look at this. Where's that banner? Please support our channel by using YouTube Super Chat. Look at that. Anfield Index, 75 podcasts a week. 75 plus. They're putting the hard graft in. I'd like to thank all of you lot that have joined me. Thank you, the panel. Quick prediction. One sentence for the prediction. One, just a scoreline. I don't want context, Mo.
I'll go 2-1 Liverpool.
Ben?
3-1 Liverpool.
2-1, 3-1. Ross?
2-0 Liverpool.
Clean sheet. Go on, Ross. Go ahead, Ross.
1-0 Liverpool.
1-0. Tense.
Just like last season. Remember last season it was 1-0 Yaros in goal last season.
Oh, yeah. We went down to 10 men, didn't we?
Yeah. No. I think he went off injured. Keller went off injured.
No. We didn't. No, but we had a player sent off.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah.
We did.
No,
I was there, man. I should remember.
No, Palace had
Palace had his player sent off.
Palace had the place.
I beg your pardon.
I think it was Will Steve.
Huh? I can't remember now. But yeah, I can't make it this week. So wish all the Reds that are going up there. It's always a brilliant atmosphere down there when we win. We make it a brilliant atmosphere. It's a bit of a shit view. But yeah, big up South London, big up Palace, but not too much. Saturday, hope we bring back the 3 points, and then we'll talk about Galatasaray, and then next week we'll look forward to. Oh, can't stand the other team from West London, the Blues of Chelsea. Oh my God! But we'll talk about that when we get there. People, peace, love, and tranquility to you all. Take care.